Hello and welcome to my channel, Savvy Selena, where I'm documenting my family's journey to financial freedom. In today's video, I'm doing an inventory of my deep freezer as well as my September meal plan with me. This month, I'm challenging myself and I cut $200 from our grocery budget. That means I really need to leverage the items in my deep freezer and stockpile. I'm going to go through and with you and show you what I have in my deep freezer and freezer as I tally up that inventory. Before I jump in, I do want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you know the next time that I upload. Please know that I did not have time to clean out my freezer, okay? I'm coming to you all real and raw, and I filmed it this morning while my husband and kids were still sleeping. I did not have time to make it all YouTube pretty, so please know that this is our real life. We live here, and it's not gonna be the cleanliest thing. But hopefully in the future you may see a organization if I can find some affordable freezer and refrigerator organization. So stay tuned for that as I do some research to make some upgrades. All right, now let's get savvy. All right, so I'm jumping right in. I have my clipboard. It's just a regular clipboard with some printer paper on there, and I've written down what I think I already know I have in my deep freezer and regular freezer. I know this because I do the grocery shopping in my house, and I kind of have an idea of what I should have. These are mostly the staples that I buy over and over again, so they should be in the deep freezer. And you can see we have chicken breast, chicken thighs, shrimp, ground beef, Boston butt, and salmon. And I also have just a pin here so I can keep a tally of how many packages or bags I have of each item. And then, of course, I have my coffee here. This is nothing fancy, just some regular drip coffee with some cream and some whipped cream on top. And I'm just gonna let that whipped cream melt down a little bit. But that's my companion this morning. This is, I don't know much about fancy coffee, but another YouTuber here did a coffee drink in her video, and so I will link her video down below if you want to have a nice specialty coffee drink on a budget, because I'm just drinking regular drip today. Okay, so let's just jump right on in. So this is my freezer. I know it's completely unorganized. It's very hard to get in because the wall and the door handle hits the wall, and so it doesn't expand any more than that. So sometimes it can be very difficult to know what's in here because I have to get low, but that's what I'm going to do today. So on the top shelf here, we just have quick items, stuff for the kids, stuff for my husband, stuff for myself, and then my fruit for my smoothies. So I'm just gonna leave the top shelf because this is for mostly lunch and smoothies, and so I don't need to know this particular inventory because it has nothing to do with my meal planning. Okay, so here we have some Go-Gurt. Okay, I'm just gonna pull this out and put it on my counter. Okay, so in my freezer, I have one bag of salmon, 2 Boston butts, 3 shrimps, 3 bags of shrimp, and then I think that was it. Oh, I had these Italian meatballs. put these items back. Let me see if that whipped cream is melted nicely into my coffee. Oh yeah. It's early when I'm filming this, so everyone else in my house is still asleep. This is like a vlog style kind of thing, because this is real life, and I need to be able to do my real life task, bring you along, and just keep it moving, right? Because this is about real life, right? Okay. Let me put this shrimp back in there. Okay, and that's my freezer inside. I also forgot to add bacon. And I have one bacon. Okay. Now let's go out to the deep freezer. So now we're out here at the deep freezer, and I'm going to go through and see what we have. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 1 pounds of ground beef, and then I have 1 2 pound of ground beef, and so that gives me 6 pounds of ground beef. And so on my clipboard here, I'm going to put 6, since I have 6 pounds. 1 2 3 4 5 6. And I have a loaf of bread, as well as some frozen hamburger buns, as well as some hamburger patties. And I think when I purchased those, I was thinking about Labor Day, so we should have those on Labor Day. So I'll do burgers, 1 pack. Okay, you guys see pretty well. All right, we have more breakfast sausage. I have a thing of Costco wings. It hasn't even been open, I don't think. I'll put that in there. I know this is probably not the best way to organize this, but I need to do this quickly, and I don't want to undo all of my husband's packing in here. All right, I've zoomed you in. I hope that's helpful. Maybe like that. Okay. I have 2 packages of assorted pork chops. I also have some boneless pork meat, and I think I meant to use this in my August meal plan, but I had to pivot and make something else, and so I can definitely use this again to make that pork stir fry. I have 1 whole chicken. Okay. I usually keep at least 3 of these. These are so easy to just throw in the air fryer for about 45 minutes to an hour. And it's such an easy meal. My husband makes it. It's one of the go-to meals that he can make. And so I'm surprised I only see 1. Hopefully, maybe I'll see more. But I have 1 whole chicken. Okay. So I want to update the stuff I've already found. That was pork chops. I had 1, 2 packages of pork stew meat. I didn't know what I was gonna call it. I had 2 of those. And then I had 1 whole chicken. Okay. Down here, I can already see a beef stew meat. So I'm gonna add that as well. we're almost at the bottom here. So I have 3 containers or 3 packages of some turkey kielbasa. Sometimes I like to use these in a pasta. I also like to throw some turkey sausage in my cabbage. So I have 3 of those. I have some frozen lunch meat and hot dogs. Okay, we're getting down to the bottom, it seems. And chicken thighs. We have lots of chicken thighs. We eat probably chicken thighs the most. And so I have 2 containers right here. This is 1, this is 2. So we have 2 here. Another one. And another. So there's 4 total of the chicken thighs. And down here, I found another whole hen. So let me update my tracker. On my tracker, I'm gonna add another line for another whole hen. And then I had 4 packages of the chicken thighs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I see some chicken breast in there, so let me get down to that. And I think I have some other container at the bottom, and it looks like we will be done. I see something that says legs. So maybe I have some legs in here. Don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we're now at the very bottom, the last few items. So let's see what we got. Chicken breast, chicken breast, chicken breast, whole legs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so we have 4 packages of the whole chicken legs and then an additional pack of the chicken thighs. So 3 packs. So let me update my tracker. I had another thing of chicken thighs that made it 5 total. I had 3 Ziplocs with the chicken breast, and I had 4 packages of call them leg quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think my husband's gonna use the leg quarters for the cookout on Labor Day. So we might have the beef burgers, hot dogs, and some barbecue chicken. And so this is what I have in my deep freezer. I'm definitely going to utilize these items in my monthly meal plan. And so now I am printing off a monthly calendar. I'm printing off 2 just because mistakes happen. And one thing I'll point out about the monthly calendar that I use, again, I find a free printout on the internet. I don't pay for anything. I just search September 2021 calendar. And I also put in a Monday start. If you remember in my last meal planning video, I did say that I like to have my weekends grouped together and my Monday starting my week. And that's also because in our family, we are blended. In our custody week, our switchover day is on Mondays. And so every other Monday is either the kids are going back to their mom or they're coming to us. And it helps me meal plan for the whole week when I know who's going to be in the home. All right, so now I have my 2 calendars and we're going to get back to planning. Snow Gardener is keeping me company this morning. I am about to log on to Pinterest and get some meal ideas. I don't always do this, but I do it when I have some time and everyone in my house is still sleeping. I still have my coffee going strong here. And so I'm going to look at Pinterest for some new recipes, and I'm going to watch Snow Gardener's meal plan and haul for some inspiration.
Don't force me out of bed in your society. Don't push me down the
2021 calendar. I know it looks probably a hot mess express right now. I wrote really fast. As I said in an earlier clip, the kids woke up and I'm just trying to finish this while I can control the sounds around me. And so this is our September 2021 meal plan. What I did was go through first and highlight the days that I know we're eating out. And so we went to a football game on Thursday and we spent some of our eating out money on that day. So I already knew that the second we ate out. We do also plan on eating out on the 14th. We do have an out-of-town visitor coming. I don't want to say who it is because I don't know what ears are listening, but we do have somebody coming from out of town. Wednesday the 15th is our son's very first football game, and so we have a family member coming to watch that, and so we plan to eat out on that day. And then on Saturday the 25th, we'll have a date night. Now we also may have another date night on the 7th, which is Tuesday. However, since we're cooking out on Monday, we'll probably just eat leftovers at home and go to a movie. And then this Saturday, I want to go see Dear Evan Hansen, and it's not playing at our local theater. I mean, the theater we have to go to is still local, but it's not like our usual. And so since we have to drive a little bit ways out there, not too far, we're gonna go ahead and have dinner near that movie theater. It's in like in a popular area with lots of food places, and so we'll just go ahead and make that our last date night of the month. So I'm just going to briefly go over our whole menu. So as I said, I'm filming this on Saturday the 4th. So these are the meals we've already had this week. We had meatloaf. I made that on Tuesday. So the Wednesday we had leftovers. Football game, as I already said, and then we had baked chicken last night with green beans and brown rice, and this was 100% sourced from our deep freezer as well. So all of these meals are 100% well, I don't want to say 100% sourced, but all of these meals, the meat is all coming from our deep freezer, but I do have to stock up on like dairy, produce, things like that. So the baked chicken came from our deep freezer. On Sunday, we're going to use 1 pound of the ground beef to make nachos. We just need that to be a one-night meal, and so we're just gonna have nachos. That was a special request from one of the children, and they asked my husband to make that for them because they love his nachos. On Monday, we're cooking out, and I did say earlier that we plan to use the ground beef burgers as well as the hot dogs and some of the chicken quarters. I also have some zucchini in the fridge. I forgot to mention that when I went through and wrote down the produce I had, but I do have 4 zucchinis in the fridge, and so I'm gonna spear those and have my husband throw those on the grill on Monday. Tuesday we'll have leftovers. Wednesday we're gonna do air fryer chicken, and I have like some garlic noodles in the pantry. It's one of those like Knorr size. You get them for like $1. So I'm going to go ahead and make those. And we have some asparagus. So me and my husband will have that on Wednesday and Thursday. On Friday, we're gonna have the pork stir fry with cabbage and probably whatever vegetables I can throw in there. On Sunday, we're gonna have honey garlic salmon with roasted carrots. I'll also probably throw in some brown rice, and we buy the rice in bulk from Costco. Again, we're eating out on Tuesday. Wednesday, the night of our first football game, we're gonna have pulled pork sliders with wedges and green beans. I'll also have like some coleslaw. I might even make onion rings instead of wedges. So actually, let me just I don't have to cross it out. This one day and then onion rings the next. I'll put a slash there. And the pulled pork sliders will be in the crock pot, so it's an easy meal. On the Friday, we'll have shrimp and sausage pasta. This is one of the meals that I saw on Pinterest this morning. I've never made it. It looked delicious. The kids agreed, and so I added this to our menu. Next, we'll have chicken fajita casserole. Again, this is another Pinterest meal I found this morning. I'm going to use one of the chicken breasts in this recipe. Next, we have stuffed peppers, and then on that, the chicken fajita casserole will carry us until the Monday, and on this Monday, the twins will go back to their moms, and so this week is just my husband and I, so you can see that we're gonna have stuffed peppers on Tuesday, and wings and wedges on Thursday. We have that big bag of wings in there, and we'll make enough to last us 2 days. On this day, actually, I'm going to a concert with one of my friends, but I would like to eat before I go to reduce the amount of money I'm spending there. I only want to spend money on alcohol. So I plan to eat before I go, if I can. And then Saturday's our date night, and we'll eat out that night as well. I have meatball subs on Monday, so I don't know what I plan to do on Sunday. Did I mess that up? You know what? I'll make this a fend for yourself night, because I'm not sure what leftovers we'll have. Is it an E or a foreign alphabet? I'm so sorry. Fend for yourself. I mean, we can honestly have cereal for dinner. We can have breakfast for dinner. When the kids aren't here, I try not to be as regimented. I don't want to pick what my husband's going to eat every single night. But when the kids are here, I try to stay 100%. What are we having? What are the sides? How am I going to make this, and be on it, because we are a very scheduled family. We have to stay on track, and I don't like to leave room for error. But when it's just the two of us, then we get to act like regular old newlyweds and have cereal for dinner. So I'll do a fend for yourself night, but it could also turn into a meatball sub. As I said earlier, I don't always use everything from the meal plan. So I did use some meal ideas from the last time, but I should not have to purchase any meat to make any of these meals. Now, I probably will purchase meat to, again, restock my deep freezer. Thank you all so much for watching my meal plan today. And as always, please stay savvy. Until my next video, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.